Have you ever noticed that you're always a few steps ahead? Not metaphorically, literally. You're walking down a hallway, a sidewalk, a parking lot, and the people around you are just drifting, moving like the ground underneath them is optional. And something in your body, something you can't quite name, starts to tighten. You speed up without deciding to. You navigate around the slow ones like they're obstacles in a course you never signed up for. And if someone asks you to slow down, it feels almost physically uncomfortable, like being asked to hold your breath. You've probably explained it away 100 times. I'm just efficient. I have places to be. I don't like wasting time. And sure, maybe that's part of it. But here's what nobody has told you yet. The way you move through space is not a habit. It is a message. A message your nervous system has been broadcasting loudly and constantly about something that goes far deeper than punctuality or productivity. Welcome to the Outlier. This channel is for the people who experience life with more internal intensity than the outside world ever gets to see. And today, we are going somewhere most people never think to look, into the psychology of people who walk fast, not the obvious stuff, the real stuff. And I promise you, by the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the one psychological root cause that explains not just why you walk the way you walk, but why slowing down has always felt, on some quiet and inexplicable level, like a threat. Stay with me. Here's a scene you might recognize. You're at the grocery store, no deadline, no emergency. You finished work early, you have the whole evening. There is nowhere you urgently need to be, and you are still power walking down the cereal aisle like you're late for a flight. Cart moving fast, eyes scanning ahead, internally calculating the most efficient path to the exit. Someone smiles at you and says, "Slow down, enjoy the day." And you smile back, but something in you bristles, because slowing down doesn't feel like rest. Slowing down feels like falling behind something you can't see. That feeling is not irrational. It is data. Your body is telling you something your conscious mind has learned to ignore. Here is the psychology underneath it. Fast walkers consistently score higher in measures of conscientiousness and goal-directed behavior, but that's the clean, clinical version of the story. The more honest version involves your nervous system. People who default to fast movement throughout daily life, not just when they're late, but as a baseline, are almost always operating with an elevated internal arousal state. Their baseline level of cortisol and neurological activation is simply higher than average. The body moves fast because the brain is already moving fast. The external pace mirrors the internal one. And here's where it gets deeply important. Research on sensory processing and movement consistently shows that fast walkers are often highly sensitive processors, people whose brains are taking in more environmental data than average, more stimuli, more analysis, more pattern recognition happening simultaneously in the background. The fast walk isn't restlessness, it is the body trying to match the speed of a mind that never fully stops. Add to that a layer of hypervigilance, a nervous system that is perpetually scanning for what's next, what's missing, what could go wrong, and fast walking becomes almost inevitable. You are not impatient, you are alert. You have always been alert. The question is, what taught you that you needed to be? Let's name the exhausting part first. You have probably spent a significant portion of your life feeling like the world runs on a speed setting that is wrong for you. Meetings that drag, conversations that circle, processes that could be done in half the time. You have sat in rooms, smiled politely, and used every ounce of your discipline not to check the clock every 40 seconds. You have been called intense, impatient, driven, which sounds like a compliment until it's used to explain why you make other people feel slow. And the cruelest version of this, you don't actually feel like you're rushing. To you, this is the normal speed. This is what calm feels like from the inside. And yet somehow, you're always the one being told to slow down, as if the speed of your body, your mind, and your metabolism is an inconvenience to the people around you. That is the curse. It is real, and it's lonely in a specific way. But pay attention to what lives on the other side of it. That same elevated arousal state that makes stillness uncomfortable, it is also the reason you process decisions faster than the people in the room. It is the reason you see 3 steps ahead in situations where others are still figuring out step 1. Fast walkers statistically show higher levels of cognitive processing speed, working memory capacity, and executive function. Your brain is not broken, it is fast. It has always been fast. The body just learned to keep up. You are not someone who can't slow down. You are someone whose internal processor runs at a frequency most environments aren't built to match. I promised you something at the start, the real reason, not the personality type, the origin. Here it is. Somewhere early in your life, stillness became associated with danger, not physical danger necessarily, but emotional danger, the kind that lives in silence, in waiting, in the space between what is and what might happen next. Maybe you grew up in an environment where things could change quickly, where the emotional temperature of a room could shift without warning, and moving, staying busy, staying ahead, staying useful was the way you kept yourself safe and one step ahead of whatever was coming. Maybe stillness meant being noticed in a way that didn't feel good. Maybe being slow meant being left behind, not in a hallway, but in something far more important. Maybe someone in your early life modeled relentless forward movement as the only acceptable way to exist, and your nervous system, which is a brilliant student of survival, learned to embody that lesson so completely that it wrote it into your muscles. Your fast walk is an old armor. It is your body saying, I am capable, I am ahead of it, I am not going to be caught off guard. It kept you safe once, it genuinely did, and that deserves to be honored before it's ever asked to change. So here's what I want to leave you with. You are not broken for moving fast. You are not rude or impatient or incapable of presence. You are a person whose mind and body learned a very specific language, a language of forward motion, of preparation, of staying ready, because at some point, that language was the most intelligent thing available to you. And now, you get to choose, not to become someone who drifts, not to perform a slowness that isn't yours, but to begin, slowly, gently, to let your nervous system learn what your mind might not fully believe yet, that you are not behind, that nothing is chasing you, that you are allowed to occupy this moment at whatever pace it actually requires. The fast walk got you here, and here is exactly where you were always supposed to be. You're not too fast for this world. The world just hasn't caught up to you yet, and that is what makes you an outlier. If this video described something that lives in your body, something you felt your whole life but never had the words for, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, leave a comment, tell me where you are in the world and whether you read this in a slow moment or a fast one. Either way, I'm glad you stayed. Welcome home.